Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here. It's time for some more Risen, ladies and gentlemen, episode 2. We have done the prologue, more or less. We have managed to jump on a roof, which is, well, didn't really do anything for us. And we are here. We are ready. We got hit by a bird. We killed the bird. We're going to eat the bird's children's. I got nothing. Child's? Children? I guess I'll eat some nasty moldy bread I found on the floor. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, so we're going to continue to walk around, pick up random mushrooms and other just things. You do a lot of picking up of stuff, you do a lot of crafting things, you know, stuff along those lines of that nature. And, well, it's just peaceful, kind of serene, and then you get one of these weird vulture, buzzard bird things that everybody hates. Oh! Oh, nope. Yeah. What? Oh, look at that. Bird just manned up. Bam. Alright, well, I thought I was going to take it without any damage, but nope, the bird decided he's going to jump back, and by the time I got in a position to actually hit him, he's just going to double smack me in the face. Some people like getting double tapped to the chest. I got double tapped right between the eyes. It was unpleasant, I will not lie. But we picked up some Wanderlust and some other, like, Druid Hemlock or whatever that stuff was. Most of these things sound poisonous and, well, relatively deadly. Ooh, there's a chest there that I almost missed that I apparently can't open? Well, there's a fake chest there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so here's the first temple that we run across. And I don't recall that you can do anything, but boy do I hate these things too. These are not fun creatures to deal with either. Especially when you totally miss. So as you saw, they kind of own me, and there's usually more than one. I'm kind of surprised I only got assaulted by one there. I think what I'm going to do is throw some meat down on the deal and hope that it's enough to keep us alive. We are still picking up herbs and other things. We can use those to heal with as well, but yeah. Oh, looks like there's something up there. And it looks like there's a path to get up there as well. Very nice. So there's always a lot of hidden things in this game. It's one of the few games.
Grave.
It's one of the
we
few.
all go back to the earth.
Okay. It's one of the few games that actually has a lot of hidden things that, well, you deserve. You know, if you go off the beaten path and you decide to search around and look for stuff, you kind of deserve to find it. So it's kind of nice that, indeed, this game does have that. Well, some games it's like, okay, here's your missions, go do that. You have a quest marker or something pointing you to right where the quest is at, and there's really no point in exploring because there's nothing extra cool that you can find. No extra enemies that you can fight. I mean, this might get really messy. Alright, boys. Well, we got one down. And two. Alright, so not exactly the most beautiful. I'm sorry guys if I went a little quiet there. I told you the combat does require quite a bit of concentration. I'm still mediocre at it at best. So I may every once in a while go silent on you. It's kind of like going boneless, but only without words as opposed to without bones. Sorry about the little bit of a delay there guys. I was reaching for something. And I have it. I have obtained my beverage. And it is sweet, sweet nice. Alright, so as I slowly melt and sweat to death in a puddle in my chair, we will continue onward and look around and see what we can find. I think I'm going to attempt to go into the weird thingy, the tomb. Oh gosh. I do not like these things. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like them with green eggs and ham, with a goat and a moat. I don't know. I hate those things. Alright, well, I'm going to use a healing potion because this can heal me for the most. And we kind of got owned a little bit there. So hopefully I've found enough different types of herbs to maybe eventually make some more potions. I don't really know. I don't remember the crafting that well in this game to be 100% honest. But, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out as we go. So we're still running around with pretty much garbage equipment. We're barefoot, of course. And, well, know, I'll admit it, we're ashamed. Oh, hello. Apparently I can jump up here for some reason. Other than the fact that it's really cool. It is actually pretty cool. So I forgot, you could do quite a bit of climbing and random stuff of this nature in this game. I do recall that now, especially since I'm actually doing it. I'm a little concerned that I'm going to get myself killed, though, by falling. So let's backtrack, let's get back on point, and get to doing what we're supposed to be doing. Because I could totally get lost just doing things that you're not supposed to be doing in this game. Very, very easily. It is a pretty large game. There's a lot of open area where there's not much happening, but there's a lot happening too. So it's one of those, you got to make the most of the time you spend in the game, or you don't go toward any goal, if that makes any sense. Alright, so I believe this is, yeah, we'll see what happens here. I believe the floor is going to open up and swallow me or something. And then you should hear all sorts of weird, horrible sounds in this room. I hear a lot of weird grave moths. Alright, well, so far nothing. There's some of them horrible sounds I was talking about. Alright, well, looks like there's some stuff floating around in there, but I don't think we can get to it from this side. So we're going to have to go spring the trap. So I recall this from my original playthrough because it freaked me out when it happened, so it did kind of stick in my mind. If you walk in the middle of this floor, see these two tiles right here? Or bricks? It's going to fall away and you're going to land down amongst the... Ow, gosh, it's not supposed to hit me right away. Come on. Yeah, yay, victory. Alright, so we're here. There's a heavy chest. Oh, I didn't know I was going to be able to open this. Oh, yeah. Well, so far, things are going pretty decent. We haven't accomplished a whole heck of a lot just yet, but we're doing okay. Alright, so there should be some sort of switch, lever, or something. A lever, there we go. On the wall that we should be able to pull. We got 10 AP. I don't know what that is. Adventurer points or something. Oh, yes, okay. I totally forgot about this. So here's actually your layout, your equipment, everything else. I haven't seen this screen in a very long time. Very cool. Alright, so we're going to continue on. Unfortunately, there's no run in this game, from what I can tell. I'm actually trying some of the different buttons now, guys. Oh, darn it. I'm an idiot. See, this is what happens. You get distracted slightly and you end up wasting time, which is something I absolutely, totally, and utterly hate and despise. When I waste time, it's like the worst thing in the world. It's like getting kicked in the groinular region to me. I hate it. I hate wasting time. Literally destroys my soul. Alright, so that temple wasn't so bad. It wasn't very big, mind you, but or ruins, or whatever you want to call it. It's fine. Alright, so now we get to go and meet up with our first real NPC, I believe. Up this way, and I think we start with a choice at this point. Yes, at this house up here, there should be somebody inside. That kind of scares you when you first walk in. So, I should probably stop remembering things, because when I play Risen 3, it's going to be a totally blind playthrough, guys. It's going to be interesting, it's going to be scary, probably going to be bad, so expect me to die probably pretty often. Again, I don't know what the control scheme is going to be like. I can only hope that I'm actually competent at it, or it's decent. If it's anything like this, I should be okay. If it's like this but better, I'll be the most happiest, most amazingly loved person in the world. Maybe not loved, but I'll be in love with the developers and the game itself, because that's the big thing about this game right now. There is a clear deficit for the control scheme and the combat. So if they fix that, this will be, well, then, ooh, there's a lot of arrows. Oh, there's bows. I never did this before either. It's amazing. I don't know if I ever just didn't realize I could climb until much later in the game or what, but well, that really paid off. Alright, sweet. And as you see, there are little graphical glitches and stuff. falling down things, you land on invisible stuff. So let's open our inventory. But yes, if they fix or improve the combat in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to be super happy because, well, that's the big flaw of this game, is the fact that the combat is meh at best. It's a good idea, just the presentation, or I don't know, the realization of it, it's just not that great. Alright, so I don't remember how to use the bow. Can you zoom in? Oh, looks like you can. Can I reclaim my arrow? It looked like it bounced off somewhere and did something. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, you can. Sweet. So if the arrow doesn't hit, I think you can pull it out of dead bodies and stuff. I don't think you can get all of them, but some of them. See, there's a dude just sitting right in there. He's gonna call himself Jan, but we know it's Jan. What's up, Jan?
Hey, you there.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
Whoa, keep calm. I'm no threat.
I'm the one with the sword, and so I'll decide that. Got it? Let's try again. What are you doing here?
I don't exactly know where I am.
Right now, you're on the wrong end of my sword. Things becoming any clearer yet?
The boat I was on sank. I landed on the beach.
So, one of the crew survived the storms, eh? We'd heard it was just the Inquisitor. You don't look like you're with the Inquisition.
I was a stowaway.
On an Inquisition ship? You're lucky they didn't catch you and throw you overboard, or worse, turn you into one of them. Someone or something is looking out for you. And I ain't gonna mess with that. But don't stretch your luck. The White Robes catch you here, you'll be in trouble. If you want my advice, then find yourself a good weapon. You won't get far without one. There may be something around here. Have a look. Come back to me when you found something.
Well, thank you, Jan. Or Jan. I appreciate that. What's in your cupboard? Looks like we have a bolt. We have a potion, water, torch, and a key. We likes ourselves some keys until we can actually pick some locks. Then, the keys might not be all that impressive. Alright, looks like there's a gold coin in here, another gold coin, just random stuff, some healing, small healing potions, and whatnot. It's okay. Can we pick up any of this other stuff? Nope. We're upstairs. Ooh, some raw chicken, a vial, some more random dirt bread, because that just feels right. There's some weird thing on the ground there that I can't pick up. Maybe it's just a light splotch. Looks like there's some rum, a bookshelf that's toppled over, and a chest that we have a key for. And in the chest we have a real sword. No longer are we using a knife. And a small map of the island. What? And it looks like we got some arrows as well. So all of these things are good. So we're going to whip out our sword. And now, look at that. Bam, we have a sword, ladies and gentlemen. We're no longer using that silly piddly little knife. We are like real men with swords and stuff. Alright, Jan, what's up, buddy?
I found this sword.
Good. I hope you know how to use it.
What can you tell me about this place?
What do you want to know?
Looks like I'm going to be stuck here for a while. Anywhere I can get some food or pick up some gold?
Ha! Not round here at any rate. I just asked for this post so I can watch the storms. Amazing things when they blow past. Strange how they never come inland. A few weeks ago I would have sent you to Harbour Town, but not anymore.
Why not?
It's full of Inquisition. Protecting those ruins and recruiting for the damn White Robe cult at the monastery. I'm with the Don myself. We're the only ones who are still free. Living in a camp in the middle of a swamp. But freedom's freedom. I'd head to the swamp. See if the Don will take you in. Or try your luck in Harbour Town. Just stay away from the monastery.
So is Harbour Town safe? What are the Inquisition doing there?
Not much at the moment. There are still some of our boys in there. They might help you out. And that White Robe lot probably won't bother you too much. I can show you the way, but believe me, you'd be better off at our camp.
Interesting. I didn't know we could actually go directly to Harbour Town, so apparently there's 3 ways to start. I thought there was only 2.
You mentioned a monastery. What happens there?
The last place you want to be. It's where the Inquisition train their recruits. Brainwash them. Stay well away from there.
Okay, let's see.
There's a girl came ashore with me. She's in an abandoned house to the south.
South? Must be the old shipwrecker's house. I'll head that way later. If she's there, I'll take her somewhere safe.
And we're gonna totally trust this random stranger to deal with the girl who's by herself. I don't know, man. A lot better trust and reliability on people, I guess, in medieval times.
What's the Don got to offer me?
Meat, beer, a job.
Ooh.
He might even train you as a fighter. You got a sword, after all. Most they'll let you have up at the monastery is a staff. Just a big stick. That's not a real weapon.
Okay, so we can show the way to the camp or to Harbor Town. We're gonna go to the Don's camp.
All right, show me the way to your camp.
Good man. Follow me.
All right, lead the way, Jan. Lead the way. So Jan is gonna lead us to his camp. We're gonna eventually keep up with him, but for now we're still gonna go around on our little looting expedition and things of that nature, because that's how we roll. You know, we roll deep, we roll hard, and we roll constantly. Let's deal with the Stingrat infestation over here. What? This ain't even my whole night. Yeah. What? Oh look, there's even a bird over there I'm gonna totally own. He's chugging potions. He can't handle it. He can't handle it. He's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's on for... Oh, what are those? That looks like some pigs. I don't think I'm going to mess with the pigs right now. That's a tale for another time. But first, we are going to deal with the buzzard. You stupid sea vulture. Yeah, look at that. Juking, jiving, and we do more damage. So that only took 2 shots as opposed to the normal 3 or 4 or 10 or 50 or whatever the heck it was. Alright, let's get back to our buddy Jan over here. What's up, Jan? What's up? He's going to lead us now. If we go off to the right up here, I believe. Well, it looks like he's leading us right to where I'm talking. I thought the Don's camp was that way, but apparently I don't know what I'm talking about.
Look to the north.
Oh.
You see the ruins sticking out of the ground?
Yeah, I've seen ones like that before.
It's the
Well,
monastery.
the White Robes set up a camp there. If you're smart, you won't be seen up there. Otherwise, you'll be snatched up and taken to the monastery. Do you want to be a slave or a free man?
Freeman!
You're really hammering this home, aren't you?
Sorry. You're right. You're your own man. Free to do what you like. Come on. It isn't much further.
So he just basically said, see that? Don't go there. Or should I? I think I tried fighting that guy once. It didn't end well for me. Yeah, so I think down that way eventually leads to Harbor Town, but there's no real point in doing that. However, there is a real point in killing this wolf. Oh. Yeah, that took like a ridiculously huge amount of time to kill him. A lot of swings. And bam. What? I will say, whenever you do have a companion, the game is tremendously easy. That's at least a lot easier. It's way, way easier. I wouldn't say it's the game has varying points where it's difficult and other points where it's pretty much just chill and enjoy. Alright, so we hit the next level. I don't know what that means. I think we have to carry out counter parries to interrupt your opponent's attacks. I think I want to go with I think I'm going to go with two-handed axes. I think that's going to be the route I go. We'll see though. I might not be able to. We'll take a look at the talent tree a little bit more later. Not quite yet. Alright, so the swamp is this way.
If you follow the path north, you'll come to our camp. And watch out for the hunters. The lazy beggars are always trying to get others to do their work for them.
Thanks for your help.
You've been through enough. You deserve a bit of kindness.
Yeah, I do.
I'm sure I'll see you around. Good luck.
Good luck to you too, sir. Thank you very much. Alright. Well, we should... Oh. Should be careful, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get owned if there's any... Well, let's try out archery. It's been a little while since I've tried any kind of... Oh, there's another one of those wonderful stingrats that I love so much. And these are no longer adult stingrats, or kid stingrats, young stingrats. These are the full-grown, I'm going to murder your face and you're going to die a horrible death stingrats. Ha! Oh. Oh, look at that. Doing workish. And bam. Almost like I knew what I was doing. What? Make a wish. Alright, so that happened. Yeah, I'm not a real big fan of the Stingrats. I think they're like the most awful invention ever in history of mankind. Ironically, I have more problems with those than I do most other creatures. I don't know why. There's not a really good reason for it. I just really struggle against the Stingrats. I don't know. Even later in the game, still struggle. It's one of those things, I guess. Alright, is there anything else around here? Oh gosh, there is. I thought there was at least two. Alright, what's up, buddy? Bring it on. Bring it on, you giant, ugly, porcupine hamster. Man, those things hurt. Must slay it. Sorry, guys. It's gonna happen occasionally. I'm gonna try very hard to not go all boneless and silent on you, but the probability of that being true and it not happening is pretty slim. I'm pretty certain I'm going to go quiet more than a few times, simply because, well, it involves so much concentration fighting, especially stingrats. Either way, we're going to continue on, and once we get into camp, we'll probably break off the episode.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
What's going on, Doug?
I'm just taking a look around.
Just messing. Have to make my own entertainment. Gets a bit boring round here. Apart from the rotworms eating people. I'd stay on the walkway and not go too far out into the swamp. Believe me, being eaten by those creatures is not the way a man should go.
Agreed.
Hang on. I think I've got a map somewhere you can have.
Ooh.
Though by the looks of you could do with a better weapon.
Where can I get a better weapon?
Where can I get a better weapon?
Depends on what you're after. Some swear by a good blade. Others prefer the heft of an axe.
Yeah.
I'm a hunter, so I favour a bow and arrow. I've got a couple of nice specimens here, actually. For the right price, I'm sure I could part with one or two.
Ooh, we can sell.
What do you hunt in the swamp?
Less and less. There are only a few beasties. They may look unappetizing, but you'd be surprised what our cook can do. About the only thing left big enough to feed us all is this large worm over to the west. But he's a big fella.
I just saw it.
I really need help to take him down. Probably a bit of help to keep him down after I've eaten him too.
Well, let's see.
I'm new around here. Got swept in with the tide. What can you tell me about this place?
Ah, I see. Well, then there are a few things you should know. This whole swamp area, from here to the temple in the north, it's run by Don Esteban, our leader. I wouldn't mess with him if I were you. He's got some fighters working for him that'd break your jaw as happy as look at you.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the temple?
Came up from the ground about the time these storms started, and all these beasts came out of it. Never seen the like before.
Interesting.
Indescribable they are. Our fighters soon sorted them out. I doubt there's much still alive in there. Well, apart from the Don. He's moved into the temple now. Don't see him very often. No one really knows what he's doing in there. Me, I say hunt, kill, and don't ask too many questions.
Alright, I like it. Let's trade.
Let's trade.
Alright, so he's got some good looking stuff here to do. Ooh, look at that, a dexterity ring. Break the teeth out of that. Cool, you can cut the wings off of dead animals. Maybe I will grab those things. Alright, so let's see, what do we have? We have one of those. Actually, we have two of those. Let's get rid of all the stuff that we're not going to use anymore. Hopefully he buys some of it. As you can tell, we don't get a whole lot of money for the things that we're selling. We have 2 small shields. The gold ring. We're getting there. I don't think we're going to make it to the 200 mark though, which is kind of sad. We'll sell up some clams. So we have 10 teeth. We'll sell the 10 teeth. What else do we got? We have some claws. We'll sell those as well. Some wing dust. Alright. An old moldy bone. A pearl. And I guess that's really about all that we can sell. I've got milk. I think that's really about it. So let's do this. And I think we can trade. Are we going to get some extra gold? Ah, good. We are. Alright, sweet. Let's see, what else do we have?
So, you haven't always been here in the swamp?
Nah, we used to have the whole of Harbour Town until the Inquisition came. All their magic and robes and stuff. They pushed us out here. Between you and me, I think the Don's pride took a bit of a knock. He hasn't been the same since. Most folks hate this place, but I like the fresh air. New things to hunt. Always felt too cooped up in town.
Good to know. Good to know. What are rotworms?
What are rotworms?
They can't really be described. Indescribable they are. They're like giant, rotting worms. You can ask Ricardo in the camp.
Fair enough.
So, what's your boss doing in the temple?
I couldn't say for sure, but he's become very keen on collecting gold at the moment. He's got diggers working these ruins, and he always gives them a share. He's good like that. I think maybe he's planning on trying to take back Harbour Town. Gold commands a lot of power around here. Maybe even more than the Inquisition with their damn cult.
Alright, and what can you tell me about
What
the
else
Inquisition?
can you tell me about the Inquisition?
Same as everyone else, really. Don't get too close to them, or you'll find yourself dragged off to that monastery. They're not right in the head. I think they do something to them up there. They're keeping well away. I advise you to do the same.
Alright, well, I don't want to help him with the worm just yet, so we're going to head into the town proper after we chug some water from the water barrel and we cook some meat up. And I think that is where we're going to break off the episode. It is going to be good and wonderful. And then we'll deal with all the things and fun, wonderful stuff in the swamp camp that we can deal with. So, something to look forward to, I guess, in the next episode. So let's cook up some meat. And it should keep us relatively fed for the time being.
Looks good.
But, yeah, we'll be spending some time running around town doing stuff in the next episode, guys. It's going to take quite a while for us to get out of the swamp, so the starting place, I gotta say, is probably the most difficult thing to get through because, for me, personally, it wasn't overwhelmingly interesting or super exciting, and you felt more like you're just kind of running around trying to get your bearings, and you didn't seem to really gain much of anything. So when I finally got out of this, it was quite a bit better. So I think I'm going to break off the episode right here, guys, and I will continue next time with more Risen. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.